Alright, everybody, welcome back to our Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. You're probably wondering where the heck I am or why I'm up here in the mountains, but unfortunately, last night I recorded 2 episodes. I kind of did more free roaming episodes, so I came up to O'Cray's Run, which is just up here, so kind of to the northern side of the map, up by Annisburg and somewhat close to Valentine. But we've been here before, kind of in the beginning missions of the campaign. We came here, or not campaign, but story. I've recorded 2 episodes. One was like 30 minutes long. The other one was about 45 minutes long. I just was up in this area, was able to do some hunting. I did one stranger mission, which they're in, let me pull it up. The stranger mission that I did was for, I'm trying to see if I currently have, so I still have one of them right here. So it's for Margaret, which is a guy, but he was in this area, I believe, roughly. And when I came up on him, you could tell that his wagon had crashed, and he was dressed like he was in the circus. And he told me that his tiger, zebra, and lion all escaped, and he needed help getting them back. And so I did the first one for him, which was getting his zebra back, but it turned out to just be a donkey that they had painted. Now the next one is to get the tiger back, but it's a good one. It's a funny one. And then after that, I just came up here and started hunting. I was able to kill a legendary bear and a legendary moose, but while I was trying to find a second horse to make a temporary horse to carry the legendary moose pelt, I put it on the ground and it despawned, but I ended up killing another legendary bear. So now I've got 2 legendary bear pelts and then like some elk or not elk, but like deer pelts and other pelts that are on that horse right there. So honestly, this episode I plan on making it pretty short. I just wanted to kind of give an update of what happened. I was just super frustrated when I went back, and because I usually finish recording and I'll record like an episode or 2 at a time, but I got confident and did 2 episodes. And when I went and listened to the recordings, they were just corrupted for some reason. Like it played it in like 1.5 times speed, and then like my voice sounded like I was talking in like a voice changer. Like it was just all sorts of bad. It was not salvageable at all. So luckily I didn't do any main story missions at all. So I want to keep this one short just because I'm mainly testing everything out again to make sure that it works okay this time. And then, if it does, I'll keep going, and hopefully I can record a couple more episodes tonight. I'm probably going to just do some more free roaming because this has honestly been a lot of fun. I'm somewhat close to, it should be morning time. Yeah, it's 9 in the morning. I'm going to just, for this episode, I think I'm going to continue to hunt, and then I might head to the trapper and then back to camp and then call it an episode. So I guess it won't be too short. It'll probably be 20-30 minutes long, but I just want to kind of keep it free roam so that I can be sure to check that everything's gonna work. I know, give me 1 second, let me clean this really quick. I know that my next either marksman, or I can't remember what it's actually called, but let me pull it up really quick. Oh, not my journal. One of my next challenges is to, so it's the sharpshooter, to kill 6 animals without reloading or switching weapons. And at O'Cray's Run here, there's a lot of ducks that are on the shore. A lot of the times they're in a group of 5. I'm just really hoping to see if I can find a group of 6 with maybe like a toad or something right next to them, and then just kill all 6 of them with my pistol. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of take a look at these ducks that are sitting right here. Let's grab I might just stay off the horses for a minute, and I'm just gonna grab the guns that I'm most likely to use. How many shots? 14 shots in this. So I've got 5 ducks there, so this is like a perfect opportunity to do that. I just need one more animal, and sometimes there's like toads or something here. Maybe I can just whip it up and, okay, there we go. Hopefully I get them all here. Yeah, I already got it. Cool. Okay, stop. Well, easy enough, I guess. Wow, yeah, even after reloading the game, it still has one of the bears. I actually killed both of the bears right in this area, but yeah. Yeah, I ruined all of these, so I might as well just pluck them. Oh yeah, second bear is actually over there, if you can see it just over top of the other one. Yeah, I was super disappointed when that happened because I felt like the episodes were good. I was having a ton of fun, and then it was super late when I finished the second recording, and so I was, heading to bed, but I just checked on, my laptop just to listen to the recording really quickly, and it was just completely shot. So just frustrating. I'd heard that happening to, some of the YouTubers I watched before that, they missed some content because, an episode got corrupted or whatever, and I thought that I could, do things perfectly and that wouldn't happen to me, but unfortunately it did. Oh, there's a little toad right here. I guarantee I haven't seen a toad ever before, so I'm just going to study it, and then maybe I'll go grab my small game thing and kill it, but I think a varmint, right? Whatever. I think you just put it in your pocket, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Arthur just puts it in his satchel. Okay. I'm pretty sure that one of the treasure maps actually finishes on that island. But let me check my maps really quick just to make sure that it's not just the second one. Oh, that's the first one. I don't want that one. I already got that one because I have the second one, so. Treasure maps, Jack Hall, Gang 2. Okay, I know where this one is, but no, it's not here. I think it must be the following one, or maybe the very last one, which I think is the fourth one that comes to this island. It'd be funny if you could just skip it, but I understand why that's not a thing. Yeah, so I am gonna mark where the trapper is, because he's super close. And I do want to go to him just to see if there's some pelts that I can turn into him for crafting stuff. If any of the stuff that I've gotten is worth his while. I also honestly I know that there's salmon in this lake. I should fill up on salmon before I go, because I think salmon are like $7.50 a pop or something like that, but I like to fish off of his dock over there, so I'm gonna head over there. But yeah, I think I might just free roam for a little bit. This game, I mean the story's great, but right now it's feeling a little repetitive because I have done the missions before, so I feel like I know exactly what's going on, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just not as interesting as if it was the first time. That is the dude. I wonder if I can do a stranger mission. I talked about it in the last episode, but there's a stranger encounter that happens up here with the guy that lives at this cabin, and it's honestly one of the best. It's one of the best storylines of the game, I feel like, and you get a unique horse from him. But this is not him. This is just a regular dude.
Mister? Go on, get.
Okay. Well, I can see the salmon right here, so I might as well just fish from right here.
Let's try something new.
I really don't want to catch the pike, I think they are, that are over there, because it requires you to have a spot available on your horse like I do for the bear pelts. I just want to catch salmon, but we'll see what I catch. Okay, that's a salmon. So I can catch salmon with this. I just kind of got to really avoid that massive fish you see in there. I mean, salmon doesn't help me with any type of crafting stuff, but it's still fun to fish, and I know that they're worth quite a lot, so might as well. Maybe I can't even catch the... What the heck is going on over there? Yeah, maybe I can't even catch the big fish with this thing, but I feel like I should, because it says medium to large sized lake fish, so...
Good to meet you.
This is actually a spot that when I play online, I'll come up here quite
Let's see if anything's biting.
quite a lot and just fish, just because it's relaxing and fun to do. I don't even think I can catch a fish when it's that close. Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
I think those are bluegills. What the other fish are that I see.
I got something hooked.
Nice, got the other salmon. I'm really hoping that everything is working, because the frustrating part is that I could never figure out what actually happened that caused my recordings to be corrupted, but I think there was like a Windows update that was pending. That could have been it. Because I honestly don't know. I mean, I wasn't doing anything different than what I was doing before, so I don't know what could have caused it, but it was just so demoralizing when it happened. But yeah, hopefully everything goes smooth with this one. We're back on track, and then I can just try to be, conscious of how many episodes I record at a time, and to be sure to, watch them back between each one. But, well, not that it really matters, but it's starting to rain, so let's, no, I don't want to ride this one. I want to ride mine, so I have access to, all my weapons, but that was something that I talked about. I know that I talked about in the 2 episodes, was my horses, because that's something that is honestly probably my favorite part about the game, is just the uniqueness of the horses, and that there's, so many different breeds, as well as, coat colors and all sorts of stuff. But something I really enjoy is having unique horses in the game, and there are a couple of unique horses, and that conversation I had in those episodes kind of led to talking about this dude's cabin, because towards the end of his stranger mission, you have an opportunity to have his horse that's a unique colored horse. But as well as that horse that you get from him, I'm not as knowledgeable as I used to be about it, because I haven't been watching as many videos as I used to. But from what I know, there's sorry, terrible multitasking. There's a couple unique horses in the game that you only have an opportunity to really get once, and this one that I'm on right now is one. This is the horse that you get at the very start of the game, and it's a unique Tennessee Walker that there's not another, coat color like this one, so it's cool to keep this one. Also, the Black Shire horse that I have in the stable, which is the horse that Hosea had during the prologue and said that he wanted to get rid of because it was grumpy, that is one that you have an opportunity to keep as well. The game doesn't specifically tell you, because the game just tells you sell the horse and buy one. You can actually just stable that horse and keep it. So I have this massive, just all black Shire, which normally the Shires just come in a white and then like a black, but with like white hoofs and nose. But this one's completely black, so super cool to have that. But I have 2 of those horses, so I really enjoy collecting the unique horses. I wanted to go peek at my stable because I don't know what I have in there currently. I think that I have the Black Shire. I have a Nakota, because a Nakota is just a breed of horse that I think is really cool. And then I have the I think it's a Kentucky Saddler. It's actually that horse that's right over there. It's like a buttermilk buckskin, I think it's called, but I just like it because it looks like Spirit, like the old Disney cartoon. So yeah, those are the horses I have. The Blackshire and this one, and then possibly the horse you get from this guy are kind of no contest. I'm going to keep those no matter what, just because they're the unique horses. But the fourth slot in my stable is kind of open to, whatever I find or whatever I like at the time. So I might go swap out some horses soon, or maybe just grab one of my temporary ones like the Spirit horse or the Nakota, and then just use that to ride around. And then if I see something else I like, swap it out. But because bonding with the horses and the different personalities and stuff the horses have is like by far one of my favorite parts of this game. But we're about 15 minutes in, so I'm gonna head towards the trapper. I'm gonna hunt along the way if I see anything, but I really want to get the stupid perfect rabbit thing, so I really need to keep my eyes out for it. Is that guy getting mad at me? Huh. Okay. Oh. Alright, you're good. We're good. I think a repeater is what will kill wolves perfectly.
Okay then.
That was kind of brutal, but I think that the wolf was going to die anyway, but that was kind of messed up to... So this is the thing, is I can skin it and sell it, but kind of perfect pelts is all that's really worth getting.
Won't take long, boy.
It's cool to have, two horses with you, but I wish that you could have two of your own horses with you and not just like a temporary horse. I mean, I guess you could consider that your horse, but yeah, I mean, it's cool. But I mean, I'm grateful that in the last episode, or the episodes that weren't able to be uploaded, I remembered that you could do that. I think you just have to bond with it to one level, which is just, if you ride it for a few minutes or brush it a whole bunch or feed it, it will, become that. So I have this marker on the map right here in front of me, and I don't know why. And so I think I'm going to take it off. Yeah, I'm going to take it off. And actually, I am going to make this episode pretty short. I'm going to take this marker off, and I'm actually just going to call it an episode here because I'm super self-conscious and nervous right now about whether or not it's actually recording and if it sounds good. I mean, it says it's recording, but just, I guess, if it's sounding good. So I'm going to call it an episode right here. I think in the next episode, this will not count as the upload for the day. I'll do a separate episode that's a full-length one for the day, but yeah, I think in the next one we'll just continue what we're doing. We'll go to the trapper and turn some of this stuff in, maybe make a pit stop at camp and turn in the stuff that Pearson can use for crafting, and then head back up in this area, or maybe, somewhere a little different to do some hunting. I might even go for one of the legendary animals or legendary fish in the next one, or both. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.